Mauro, introduction. I know. I told you Pride does everything first class. Okay, look at this. We got the bamboo trees. How amazing is that? And if the camera can come over here, we have the Japanese drums over here. And as you can see, we have bare feet. And you know why? Because we're walking on traditional Japanese mats, which they call, by the way, tatame. Okay, now take it away, my friend.
Well, there's no doubt about it, man. It is the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world, Pride Fighting Championships, and tonight it unveils its latest creation, Bushido. Hello, I am Mauro Ranallo, the first and least important of the new faces you'll be seeing during this evening of debuts. And Bas Rutten, well, he is El Guapo, the MMA legend, back again with his expert analysis. And Bas, Bushido means the way of the warrior. And could you expound, please, on what else it means in the Japanese culture?
Yes, Mauro, I can, because you know why I can? I bought a book about Bushido and I memorized a quote. Now let's see if all that fighting didn't do anything to my brain. So I'm going to try and see if I can give you guys that quote at home. Okay, here we go. The main points in the curriculum of Bushido are fencing, use of spear, tactics, ethics, the whole thing. But get this, also jiu-jitsu. And in the study of jiu-jitsu, the warrior was not to maim or to kill his opponent. No, he wasn't. He was only there to take him out of commission or action for the time being. And that was the quote. Now, let's take a little walk downstairs. What I was blown away with is this. This show is called Bushido, Way of the Warrior. First hand-to-hand combat thing that they did was jiu-jitsu, and we had 5 Gracies on the card. That is a lot of jiu-jitsu. I think something special is going to happen tonight.
The first family of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the Gracies, will be represented by Renzo, Rodrigo, Daniel, Ryan, and Health. And in speaking with them, Bas, they have one thing on their mind. They want to avenge the loss by their leader, Royce, to Hidehiko Yoshida, the leader of Team Japan, back at Pride Shockwave.
Oh yes, exactly like you said. We saw him walking around here in the hotel for a couple of days, and revenge is on their mind.
You know, Team Japan has an interesting member representing them, a compatriot of mine, a fellow Canadian by the name of Carlos the Ronin Newton, who is an adopted son here in the land of the rising sun. He'll be facing Renzo. That's a match that's been 10 years in the making, Bas.
This is going to be a very exciting match. I mean, both are very well versed. Renzo has been training very hard on striking. I think this could be the match of the night. Speaking
of matches on the night, you know, this is Pride Bushido, where we are going to showcase the next generation of Pride warriors, in addition to highlighting the always exciting lightning-quick lightweights. But this being the debut of Bushido, we're pulling out all the stops. And in the main event, we are featuring one of the most unstoppable forces in mixed martial arts today, a man by the name of Mirko Krokop, the Croatian sensation. He is taking on another fighter making his debut, and the first ever Hispanic fighter to appear on a Pride FC event here at Bushido, Dos Caras Jr. Now they say there's such a thing as a baptism by fire. For Dos Caras Jr., I think it's a baptism by inferno, Bas.
Yes, I think so too, but I know Dos Caras, and he's been working with Marco Ruas for the last 12 months. That's a year right there. And 10 months he's been training really hard. He's a very good Greco-Roman wrestler. If he clinches up with Mirko, he could take Mirko down. And what's going to happen on the ground, we don't know, because he is very well reversed in submissions. And Mirko, I don't think that people know what he knows. I think Mirko knows more on the ground. So this fight also could be a main and a super event of the night.
There is the sports axiom on any given day, and today, the debut of Pride Bushido, we promise from top to bottom, a dynamite night of fights, and we hope you enjoy it from the Saitama Super Arena in Japan.